What does it really mean to be financially independent? For most people, it's simple. Never worry about money again. A life of passive income, luxury, and comfort, the dream of making it. But Naval Ravikant, entrepreneur, investor, and modern philosopher, believes that most people completely misunderstand financial independence. He says, the goal isn't to get rich. The goal is to be free. To Naval, financial independence isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much control you have. It's not about owning fancy things, but about owning your time. It's not the ability to buy more, but the ability to say no. This video isn't about Lamborghinis or overnight success stories. It's about the deep, practical philosophy behind what Naval calls true wealth, a state where your mind, time, and energy belong entirely to you. So who is Naval Ravikant? He's the co-founder of AngelList, an early investor in companies like Twitter and Uber, and one of the clearest thinkers on modern freedom. But what makes Naval fascinating isn't his success, it's his clarity. He sees money not as an end goal, but as a tool for self-mastery, a way to buy back your attention, your time, and ultimately, your life. He once said, "A calm mind, a fit body, and a house full of love. These things cannot be bought, they must be earned." That's the essence of his philosophy. Financial independence is not just about wealth accumulation. It's about designing a life that aligns with your values, your curiosity, and your freedom of thought. In this masterclass, we're going to unpack Naval's real take on financial independence, not just what it means, but how to build it. Here's what we'll explore together. Wealth is assets that earn while you sleep, the real mechanics of financial freedom. Earn with your mind, not your time, why knowledge and leverage are the new capital. Freedom to say no, the hidden dimension of independence most people ignore. And finally, how to design your ideal day, Naval's test for whether you're truly free. But before we go there, take a moment for yourself. Forget the numbers in your bank account for a second. Ask yourself, what would financial independence actually feel like for me? If I never had to work for money again, how would I spend my time? Grab a notebook or just think quietly for a few seconds. Because understanding Naval's philosophy isn't just about theory. It's about redefining what success looks like for you. So if you're ready to step beyond the superficial version of wealth and discover how financial independence really works, let's begin. Part 1. Wealth is assets that earn while you sleep. Let's start with the first cornerstone of financial independence, wealth that earns while you sleep. Most of us are trapped in what Naval calls the time for money loop. You work, trade hours for paychecks, and no matter how hard you work, your income is capped by the hours you can physically give. This is the classic grind, and it's a trap. Naval defines wealth as assets that earn without you being present. Real financial independence comes from owning things that generate value while you're not actively working. Investments, intellectual property, businesses, or products. Think of it this way. If you built a blog that earns ad revenue while you sleep, or created a software tool that sells subscriptions automatically, you're leveraging something outside your own time. That's leverage in action. Take a moment right now. Write down one skill, asset, or interest you have that could potentially generate passive income. Don't overthink it. Just get one idea on paper. This is your first step toward building wealth that works while you sleep. And if you find value in ideas like this, consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps create more content like this, and you won't miss the next deep dive into financial independence. Naval breaks leverage into three main types: labor leverage, hiring others to work for you; capital leverage, letting money work for you through investments; and product leverage, building tools, software, or content that can reach millions without your constant presence. Naval puts it bluntly: you're not going to get rich renting out your time. If you're trading your hours for dollars, no matter how skilled you are, your income has a ceiling. Think about your current job or work. What's one task you do regularly that could be automated, delegated, or scaled? Write it down and commit to taking one small step this week to remove yourself from that task. Even tiny shifts create leverage over time. Also, if you're enjoying these insights, hit the like button. It helps more people discover the video, and it encourages me to keep breaking down these ideas in actionable ways. So, what can you do today to start building this kind of wealth? Identify your leverageable skills. Write down the top 3 things you do better than most people. Brainstorm asset ideas. For each skill, think of a product, service, or investment that could generate income while you sleep. Start small. Launch one mini project this month: a blog, a digital course, or even a small investment. Document your progress and iterate. Remember, every hour invested in building assets multiplies over time. Unlike trading time for money, this is compounding leverage. Before moving on, commit to one concrete action. Choose one skill and one way to leverage it this week. Put it on your calendar. This is your first actionable step toward financial independence. To recap, wealth isn't just money. It's assets that generate value while you're not present. Labor, capital, and product leverage are your keys. Next, we'll explore how to earn with your mind, not your time, and why specific knowledge is the ultimate tool for independence in today's world. Part 2. Earn with your mind, not your time. Now that we've explored wealth as assets that work while you sleep, let's talk about the ultimate lever: your mind. Naval often says, specific knowledge is the knowledge you cannot be trained for. It's found by pursuing your genuine curiosity and passion. This is different from general knowledge, like what you might learn in school or a generic course. Specific knowledge is unique to you. It's where your creativity, judgment, and personal interests intersect. And here's the magic: it compounds over time. The more you build it, the more opportunities open up. Naval also advises play long-term games with long-term people. This means surround yourself with collaborators and mentors who think in decades, not quarters. Your mind, your skills, and your network are all assets that can generate wealth if cultivated patiently. Take a moment. Write down one skill or field that excites you, a domain where your curiosity naturally drives you. This isn't about what's trendy, it's about what you can get really good at over time. Identify your skill. Pick one thing that excites you and could become a high-leverage skill in the next 5 to 10 years. Schedule focused learning. Devote just 1 hour a day to deliberate practice, research, or creating in that domain. Small, consistent steps compound faster than occasional bursts. Document and reflect. Keep a journal of insights, experiments, and results. Over time, patterns emerge and your skill becomes uniquely yours. Right now, pause and schedule that 1 hour in your calendar. Treat it like a non-negotiable appointment with your future self. This is the simplest, most powerful investment you can make. And if you find this useful, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm recommend it to more people who want to take control of their financial independence and personal growth. So we've covered wealth that works while you sleep and the power of earning with your mind. Next, we'll dive into freedom to say no, Naval's principle for protecting your time, focus, and mental energy, the secret ingredient to both personal and financial freedom. Part 3. Freedom to say no. Now that we understand how to make our money and skills work for us, there's a principle that often gets overlooked: freedom to say no. Naval says the most important skill for getting rich is becoming a good decision maker. Think about it. Financial independence isn't just about having money. It's about controlling your time and attention so you can focus on what truly matters. Even if you're wealthy, if you're constantly saying yes to distractions, obligations, or social pressures, you're not free. Imagine you have 2 invitations, one to a networking event where you barely know anyone, and another to a quiet afternoon building a project that could change your career. Saying yes to the first steals precious time from the second high-leverage opportunity. Every yes has an opportunity cost. Naval reinforces this. You can't do good work if you're not free to focus. Practical exercises. Weekly commitment audit. Grab a notebook or your phone, list all commitments for this week. Circle the ones that don't move the needle toward your long-term goals. Pick one thing to say no to and actually do it. Time and energy boundaries. Define your focus hours for high-value work. Let colleagues, friends, and family know these are non-negotiable. Protecting your attention is protecting your wealth. Decision journal. Keep track of big decisions for a week. Note which ones added value and which ones drained energy. Reflection builds better judgment over time. If you're finding these principles actionable, hit that notification bell so you won't miss the next part where we talk about building lasting wealth that truly frees you, and of course, subscribing helps this community grow. We're all learning to make smarter choices together. So far, we've explored building wealth that works while you sleep, leveraging your mind, and mastering the art of saying no. Next, we'll pull it all together with how to create financial freedom that lasts and fuels a life of autonomy and peace. Part 4. Designing your ideal day. Finally, let's bring it all together. You've learned how to earn with your mind, not your time, and how to protect your attention by saying no. But all this effort is meaningful only if it shapes the life you actually want. Naval challenges us with a simple but powerful question. If you were financially free today, how would you spend your time? This question isn't just philosophical, it's a practical compass for designing a day that maximizes freedom, joy, and growth. Imagine waking up without the pressure of a 9-to-5. You could spend the morning reading, coding, creating content, exercising, or meditating. Lunch could be shared with friends, followed by an afternoon project that excites you. Evening, perhaps reflection, learning, or quality time with loved ones. Every hour is intentional. Naval reminds us, the goal is to maximize your options, not just your income. Notice how he blends financial freedom with personal freedom. Your wealth exists to support a life that feels rich every single day, not just in numbers on a screen. Practical exercises. Freedom First Daily Schedule. Take a blank sheet and design your ideal day as if money were no object. Include work, learning, relationships, exercise, and rest. High-value habit audit. Identify one habit that eats energy or focus, social media scrolling, unnecessary meetings, etc., and replace it with an activity that accelerates your goals. Mini meditation and reflection. Spend 5 minutes at the start or end of the day to reflect on whether your actions align with your ideal day. Adjust iteratively. Freedom is practiced, not bought. So here's the big picture. Financial independence isn't just about numbers, it's about freedom of time, focus, and choice. By combining leveraged income, smart decision-making, and intentional daily design, you create a life where both wealth and peace coexist. In the conclusion, we'll summarize the key steps and leave you with a simple roadmap to start implementing today. Conclusion: financial independence as freedom. As we wrap up, let's tie everything together. We've explored earning with your mind, protecting your attention, leveraging your time, and designing your ideal day. Each part builds toward one central truth Naval emphasizes. The goal isn't money, the goal is freedom. Wealth, in this sense, is not an end in itself. It's a tool that allows you to choose how you spend your time, energy, and attention. It's the freedom to say no to what doesn't matter and yes to what truly fulfills you. Practical takeaways. Financial independence isn't a distant dream. It's the compounding result of small, intentional actions, building skills, investing wisely, making high-leverage choices, and designing your daily life around what matters most to you. Naval's advice is simple but profound. Focus on building assets that earn while you sleep, protect your attention fiercely, and always design life around what matters most to you. Actionable steps. Reflect today. Ask yourself, what's one decision I can make this week that increases my freedom, not just my income? Start small. Implement one high-leverage habit or investment principle this week. Small steps, repeated consistently, lead to compounding freedom. Document and share. Track your progress, journal your reflections, and if this video inspired you, like, share, and comment your first step toward independence. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more actionable wisdom from Naval and others. And if you want to see how Naval escaped the biggest modern trap to protect his freedom, social media, check out our next video, The Real Cost of Social Media and How Naval Ravikant Escaped It. It dives deep into how distractions silently steal your attention and how reclaiming it can amplify the freedom you're building with financial independence. Link in the top right or description. And I'll leave you with this. If your money worked for you instead of the other way around, what would you do with your freedom? Take a moment to imagine that life and start building it, one intentional choice at a time. Financial independence isn't about escaping life, it's about living life on your terms. Start now, stay consistent, and let freedom compound. See you soon, right here on Deep Life Lessons.